EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offensive defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They're going to run, and that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 35.
A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, set. 50, green, hut.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 41. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Green jack. Red, 38. Hut.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by the great tight end and broadcaster, Greg Olson.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the game, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Brenton Simpson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll go right and find his running back. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 17 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. Whoa. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the conversion on 4th down.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move them, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
The tackle by Charles Woodson.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Hill to throw.
17-yard line.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ollie Gordon, touchdown Baltimore. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench. to the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. There'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
They're on the 35-yard line.
DC, ready?
That's brought in by Darren Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To Darren Waller. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
We are through one. It's the Ravens out front. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete, and he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big-time play for Vegas, 36 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
No, we changed it.
Here's Genty. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Jackson out of the pistol. He's got his big tight end, Darren Waller. Touchdown, Raiders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
He'll swing that out wide. And this play's not going to work. He stops short of the goal line, and it will remain a 7-6 game. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
It's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the...
That was giving me the fucking tackle on that. That's fucking insane.
Touchdown, Baltimore. And his 2nd touchdown tonight. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his
right there.
Rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Raiders 6.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Pushed out to his left. This one caught by Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Entering Cooper. They're on the 10.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, come on. Off the play fake. Jackson forced out left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. And the pistols, Jackson ready, under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Cooper, touchdown, Las Vegas.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him, and we are top.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create. Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Blaster, six. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
30-yard line.
Here we go, set. Red, 50, green. Black shot. Set.
They'll throw out of the gun. Well, on the run is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's go now. Green jack.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Pistol formation with Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Talk things over before 3rd down. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he will go all the way. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Vegas.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 1st and 10.
Of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's
Well, I try to tell people you cannot run cover 0 as a base play in this game. It's too easy to beat. Too easy. Cover 0, bro. I could just pick you off, pick your user off, take your safeties completely out of the play. Just get big plays on it, splash plays. Especially with how, many people can run auto motions and stuff like that. Shit's gonna kill cover 0. It's definitely not a huge. I mean, I used to run it shit religiously from like a 3-4 odd. You can't run that shit no more this year. It's just too much auto motions and shit that remove its effectiveness.
now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. That's to the big tight end, Parham. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Giants first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throw once more. Here's Allen. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, man, what a rushing title wearing silver and black is Josh Jacobs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Jacobs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
This one taken at the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4.
He was taken down at the
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5. At the Raiders' 17.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Once again, it's Jacobs. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had an end. He does. 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, New York.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Jacobs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Darius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down.
When it starts bad, has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Back near his goal line. Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. And his offense is going to be all set up.
Yeah, you really got to fix their matchmaking. They should not match me up with someone that spent money on their team like that. Fucking should be matched up with people that got 99 overalls already.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Now here's Cam Scalaboo. And he's going to work it in for about 3. Second down coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Throwing from the gun here. Throwing for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
They're going for this. He connects downfield. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Giants first down. First and goal, New York.
Barkley.
Bro, how?
The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Saquon
What the fuck was that, man?
For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs
Go flying right up for the fucking hit.
It's not easy to do. To do it this early and get
They just let him teleport right through me. It's crazy.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. His return starts at the 5. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 16-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. at the 15-yard line.
This is Gentine on second. They're working a couple yards past the line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Jackson's gonna go on 4th. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. One of their best play calls in this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Mostert. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Finds him over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Giving 24 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st down. Here's Lamar. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 20 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard
red zone on 1st. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Straight ahead with Gentine. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he gets in. The 2-point try puts them in front by 1, 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. pickup of 2 here. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Going right back to Scattergood. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattergood. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space. Take that shot downfield.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Made the throw as he was getting hit blocked, and it's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. They'll throw for it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Turnover on down.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Working quickly here.
2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Another give here to Genty. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's complete. This is Bowers. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hauled in again. It's Bowers. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And again, it's Jackson. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. This is Cup. That's Cup. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They send him straight up the middle. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground. They're running in for 2.
Yeah, they get everybody in the building because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. He's looking deep once again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Darian Porter. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. A run from Mostert to begin the 3rd. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Changing it up here, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. It looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. From the pistol, give to Scalaboo. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Really? Desyncing? Fucking assholes, bro.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium, here in Las Vegas. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
Off the play fake, Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
This one caught by the back out of the backfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, 49ers.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Purdy now on second down. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. To the left side in the hands of Rice. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first
A
down.
gain of 14. And a 49er first down.
That is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. Finding space inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's done it again. Back-to-back good runs. 19 this time. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He was tackled at the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
On play action, here's Jackson. Now he'll run.
It's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, he doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gentry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack,
It's now third down,
and it'll set up
9
a
yards
third
to
down.
go.
That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22.
It's a turnover on downs.
Purdy on first down. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing third and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. It's a gain of 34.
Down 49ers.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And the Raiders are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
Purdy's pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
On the ground, it's Gentry to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At his own 6-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Gentry going to get it on the zone read. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Vegas.
Raider, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now former 49er, it's Raheem Mostert. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
A big loss on the
At some point, you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case, he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge game, but still short of a first down.
It's now
Here is 3rd and 2. Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. It's complete. He's got caught. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. As a gain of 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Powers. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
4 yards.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Jackson up top again. Oh, man, open downfield is Horton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50s. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain.
That one will take it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. To return, it's McCaffrey. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. He's going to try it here again. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20.
And the 49er first down. A 49-yard
to throw on first down is Purdy. Left side, he's got the Njoku. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the 49ers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Chase McLaughlin set
So,
to kick
final
off.
seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdowns, Vegas.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful.
Chase McLaughlin set
Both
to kick
teams
off.
ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no return here. This is a touchback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Here's Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain
Ball
of 9.
spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1.
At the 49ers 45-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Down the right sideline. And they finally get to him inside the 10-yard line. But the yellow flag is out. And this one might be coming back. For the middle, it's Cup. And he will go all the way. Cooper Cup, touchdown, Raiders.
Vegas.
We're
we're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
He's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. They stop the two-point try.
18, 49ers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's McCaffrey. Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
At the 28-yard line.
Motion man is Rice. Throwing on first down is Purdy. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now give on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Moss in motion. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. They convert with a gain of 15.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Charles Woodson. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the...
He ought to go.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 35, here's second down and 7. Allen going to throw. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bears.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Here's second and 3.
7-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Here comes third and about a foot. Pass caught right side by Loveland. And he will have the Bears first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
32-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
To the air, Allen. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
That's another Bears.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. From the 24 now, here's a second and 7. Now Allen. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Malunga. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Kyle Malunga taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Looking to put a drive together. Now Lamar changing the play. They'll start on the ground with Jensen. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll go again with Genty. Across midfield. And he takes us all the way down to the Bears' 21-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
And the Raider first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson now. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. A run straight ahead with Genty. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a loss of 1.
3rd and 3. Here's Allen to throw it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight 1st half. 8-7 our score. Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wound up picking up positive yardage.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From midfield, here's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Jackson going to change things up a bit. On 1st down, it's Genty. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
What's up, Eli?
Jackson will throw again.
Man.
Looking for Crabtree.
Yo, that's safety. Oh, my God. They just hold me. Wow, yeah.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
I like using Deflator as a KO. It's nice.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. A dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out right at the 35. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Once again, it's Genty. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. He's still on his feet. And he takes us all the way down to the Bears' 6-yard line. 126 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Now Lamar changing the look. Throwing is Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this third quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 57 yards.
And the Bears first down. First and 10.
On the ground, it's Madden. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that.
Counters a lot of the metas.
Not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And the Bears are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Allen off the play fake. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a second and goal.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Colston Loveland from 4 yards out. And the Bears have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the gun, it's Jackson. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now Jackson. That's to Bowers once again. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, 56 yards. And the Raiders.
That's why you never run cover 0 in this game, or else it's too easy to book. Keep trying to tell people.
They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back. In fact, let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
And
he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for the right-handed quarterback who's going to his left. A little bit tougher.
Exactly. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And spins away. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On the jet sweep, here's Neighbors. This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. To the left side, he's got his tight end, Loveland. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2? They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4.
Raiders 24.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Here's 1st down.
1st down.
Now Jackson. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout. And they take a knee. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here now, 2nd and goal. Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
You gotta go higher every week, bro.
He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So this one in the win.
Oh, probably should have ran a post instead of the under slant. That's my bad. Win some, you lose some. I'm gonna take me a little breather. Give me some of the ED live, man. You gonna be on this afternoon? You know they're supposed to be dropping Devontae this afternoon for the collector series. Well, I keep trying to tell you, I mean, I need to get that collector series up. They're gonna drop Devontae, and then I think they're gonna have a limited Jack Jones. I mean, I'm not really sold on Jack Jones because he's undersized, but you know, if he got that killing, bro, might have to use him. I don't know if they're gonna put him in the marketplace just yet, but what's up, Javi? They're supposed to be dropping some 94, 95s today. I have to compare him with shit, he might be better than what's his name. One thing, he's got an 84 catch with 80 agility, 79 change of direction. Oh, I hate they won't let you compare all edge rushers. I'm gonna take me a little breather real quick. I use the restroom. Give me a sec, man. do control? Where did I put my controller? I didn't bring it with me. Oh, standing on it. All right. I'm going to make a few lab changes based on some of the results that I had today. I got a 93 defense, but all right. So we're going to kind of set this up a little bit like I run my overload seam press a little bit. So just got to make sure we're lining up. I got to get these reps in. All right, so you're going to have your tight sets, your bunch sets. A lot of stuff I got to lab this against. Just kind of start with the tight sets. All right, so what I do is I back off the tight end if he's on the line, and I press the receiver. I want to try him in a seam flat and see what he does. If he doesn't match, or if he just plays straight to the flat. So he'll hold and then go to the flat at the third. There it goes to the flat, okay. But who else went to the flat? He played the two inside. The quarter's already breaking to the flat, so I might not even put him in a seam. Let's see, hook. See, the hook is matching there. So it's going to be trapped to the flat. If that's the case. So that hook curl is going to seal the post regardless. So you're free to actually use the mid-read here. No, I'll play with it. I've had some good things with it. It's hard to lab in practice mode because they activate everybody. You don't get true results. wish there was a way to turn the activations off. Oh, he don't went up to 5,000? I expect you to get all these stockings. So for 600 training, you potentially could get 3,000 training. Okay, I got training. I got 40 training out of it. You know what? Go on a hill giving people 100 coins. Take it, you ain't on, Eli.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Welcome in everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're not ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out, throwing is Baker. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
That's good for a Bills.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga shoves him off. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning in some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
And he stops at the 31-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it at the 6. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
Looking inside the red zone. Caught out wide. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing. Evan McPherson set to
Here's
kick off.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
Chris Jenkins. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Offensive line fast.
And the Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nehal. To turn the interception into a drive that starts at their own 45-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. One guy with it. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bills.
Mayfield to throw. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. He works it down to the 37. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. A gain of 5 brings up second and
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Give it to Manungai from the pistol. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up third and 7.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Broken out. Why as the defense got to him? That's an incomplete pass.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Here we go. It's Mayfield. On the move. Headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving.
First down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Chased out to his right. Got a man. It's Dante Thornton Jr. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Raiders nothing. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Let's go. Return. Yo.
Pistol snap to Jackson. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. First and 10 now from the 46. Lamar out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Second and 4 at the Bills' 48-yard line.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Counter give to Jency. he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 44.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, report. No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. Oh, he lost the football.
You gotta hang on to that, bro. Come on, man.
And they can't call the return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the
First down, here's Baker. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Buys time, rolling right. Finds Manunga on the dump off. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 33. Mayfield now from the gun. Ball in left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
At the 32-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Escapes the pocket.
Oh!
An interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be third down. Only time left for one more snap block, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And just before halftime, Bronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that.
Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it can go harmlessly out of bounds.
Looking to throw. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
Jack Sawyer on the tackle.
Play fake, Jackson.
Now second and 6.
Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Looking quickly here.
14 more yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to Genty. He's got it in the red zone. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Bails out of the pocket quick.
Yeah, come on.
Has it. Just gets the 1st and more. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him around in space where he can make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now it's Mananga. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Touchdown, Bills.
So Sean McDermott keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2.
The Bills are lining up for
Flying forward on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Jackson's pass.
Goes to the hurry up here.
15, Michael Crabtree. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, shot. Alpha.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
They go play fake with Jackson. This is complete to Waller. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in. No one's around him. He's got space. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
A gain of 17
A pickup of
yards.
17. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, shot. Middle. No, we changed it.
Lamar off the play fake. That's Mayer. He's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down and goal to go.
Play action. Here's Jackson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And again, it's Jackson. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
23. Raiders 14.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And the Bills 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Point it right. Watch out!
They run it with Manunga. He's able to manage a couple on that run. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first. It stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Baker now off the play fake. This one's caught. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Tell me the man ain't getting bailed.
They have 9 yards on the play. And that gives them first and goal.
That's good for a Bills first down.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Bills with a 2-score lead. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. They go with Manunga here. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills going to lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Evan
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 16-point lead.
Raiders 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Jackson off the play action. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep
Man,
shot.
fuck out of here.
Their last gasp. It's intercepted.
I'm throwing that inside and he's in the outside third. How is he jumping it? Come on, man. Fucking get cheated. What, little buddy? Come here. Yeah, that kitty got so damn big. Like just a few months ago, he was a kitten. Now look how fucking big he is. Like he's enormous. Fat kitty. Modern day Garfield just eats. Probably just gonna save up for that new Devontae that's supposed to be dropping. Then I'll come back and we'll work down towards getting. That's crazy, bro. Algae Crumbler. Oh, that boy big, 275. Good block tight end. I still need Lester. I just need so many cards, man. If I could just get the cards that I need, I promise you I'm not losing. Still need to get this Team Diamond card. There's just so much. It's just too expensive this year, man. It's like, fuck. It's like if you don't spend money on the game, the packs that you do get, you never have a fucking chance at getting a limited pull to pull you out of the mud. Always get these little bullshit ass cards.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hillard for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
What a return to get this game started. What a beginning. But where is the coverage team? And now you got to wonder, how's this going to change the way you script this opening drive?
Headed out right. Look at this, going deep right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game.
Bro, you right behind me. What is you doing?
Very chaotic play, and a couple of turnovers. They're set up somehow with a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Second and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
6 yards to go.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
It's caught by the line. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Shotgun give now to Jacob. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Allen on third down. On the move, headed right. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders can't add much to that interception as the return stops at the 5.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Genty. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. Offensive line fast.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. And they get to him. The 4th down gamble backfires with a sack.
They got tip block, man.
Inside the red zone.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Jacobs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Holding.
He runs it across. Touchdown.
Gotta throw flags, EA.
These guys go up 6-0 here in the first. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.
21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Running from the pistol here with Genty. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Another give here to Genty. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. There he goes on the right side. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Touchdown.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
And this is tough, and that 5th lead works out. They're now up 8-7.
Makes the score our home team 8, visitors 7.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense up to the line fast. Running on 1st here with Jacobs. The ball is out. And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd.
Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Making the call himself. Oh, Allen loses it. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Jacobs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Allen looking to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
For a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Raiders 8. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Giving this to Genty. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Play fake, Jackson. Rolling out to his left. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's finally caught after a big third down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Here he goes, third and long. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
It's a gain of 16
Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Jackson's going to throw again. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Lamar and the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Raiders will line
Throwing now off the play action. He rolls to his right. And the 2-point conversion is good, and they take the lead off that run.
Our home team 16.
Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence. Because they have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Throwing now on first down. Allen vacates quickly left side. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air. Allen. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And some excellent work to drive him all the way out past the 30-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to it. Cuts right. It's a foot race. He cuts it toward the right. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead wanted the two-score lead, and they got it. And now, I think it becomes a little bit easier to defend the lead in this second half.
It does. You know you're not such in a fragile situation. You got a little bit of cushion, but that attention to detail. Defensively, you cannot step off the gas. You cannot lose focus. But you sure do love looking up at that scoreboard and seeing a two-possession lead.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Looking quickly here.
Complete to number 80, Jerry Rice. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down throw for Allen. Gets him on a quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Throwing here, Allen. Escapes the pocket. Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 13 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Allen. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. With the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long, they're going to throw. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 10. He has the touchdown. These guys start the second half with some needed points. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the NFC Pro Bowlers cut the lead down to just 2.
Visitors 22. Will Reichert.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. And off to Genty. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this one. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Pistol snap to Jackson. On him quick, and they bring him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he carries it in for the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Well, I've seen this happen a time or two in my NBA tenure, Brock. A guy checks in, jump ball, takes a dribble in the wrong direction, and then realizes what he's doing. That was an entirely new level.
That was a uh-oh. You know, NFL scouts will call it spatial awareness, and that was a failure of spatial awareness. Makes me want to, Kate, I wish we could have a camera right there on the helmet of that quarterback so we could all see the utter chaos. And then it's desperation. Well, and then unfortunately, it's total failure in the end.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's a designated
holding,
and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. These guys feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. When you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And second down only works out for a yard. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
3rd and 8.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Setting up to pass. He gets it to Rice. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they have.
Oh, they need to bring refs back to this game. Like, really bring the refs back. Bring the flags back. Get rid of this stupid-ass fucking game style shit. Bring the fucking penalties back. Motherfuckers getting away with murder out here.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Cut 19. Let's go now. Go.
They go play action now. Sanders. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, 77 yards. And the Giants put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Giants 7, Raiders 0.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Hey, report. 13.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Now they'll change things up. Play action. It's Jackson.
Man, come on, EA.
Intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I'm in front of him, but come on.
Now the
Holding.
Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury.
They gotta start throwing flags.
Past the 20. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 34 yards there and a first down.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that?
Holding.
Call it a dive. A dive, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing, offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
And we saw that advantage right there. Gibbs will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. Able to avoid him. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Second and 8 coming from the 19.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll go again with Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll try and do this himself.
Why are they not giving me user control? When I click on, I should have user movement. Like, what the fuck? He's just standing there.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play.
Holding.
The other guys out of the end zone.
When are y'all going to start throwing flags? Jesus.
And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On play action, here's Shadur.
Why is that not picked?
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Giants first down. First and 10.
Play action. It's Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Boy, they spent all kind of money on this team.
Malik Neighbors with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right.
It's 2 things they got to do, man. They got to fix matchmaking to where I don't get matched up with someone that has a God squad every fucking game.
Down the middle. 21-0 our score after 1.
Raiders nothing.
And I got to fix the user click on, and I should have better control
roll for the second
sitting there, clicking on 5 seconds early, and then not have player movement.
They've got it as we resume action. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Raiders.
On the zone read, a give to Ginty. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson, option right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Play 3 of the drive not is successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Play action. Now Jackson. Now a run here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I'm just not going to block.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yo, PI!
58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Take a fucking flag!
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Yo!
This one is incomplete.
I never got hold like that before. Jesus Christ. They gotta get rid of comp mode, bro. Like, you get rid of the fucking game styles and both fucking flags! Jesus. Take a breather, man. Give me something to eat.